Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 5 natural resources that have played a crucial role in making America a superpower. When we think about superpowers, we often think about military might, technological advancement, or economic influence. But behind all of these things lies a more fundamental factor: resources. These resources provided the fuel for its industries, the raw materials for its infrastructure, and the foundation for its economic dominance. So let's dig into the what and the how and explore the fascinating story of how these resources propelled a nation to superpower status. Oil, often called black gold, has been the lifeblood of the American economy for over a century. The discovery of oil in Pennsylvania in the 1850s set off an industrial revolution. Suddenly, a new source of energy was available, one far more potent than burning wood or coal. This newfound power fueled the rise of the automobile industry. Think about it: no oil, no Ford Model T, no highway system, no suburban sprawl. It's hard to overstate the impact, but it's not just about cars. Oil-fueled ships, airplanes, and eventually rockets. It powered factories and illuminated homes. This control over a resource so vital to the modern world gave the US immense geopolitical leverage. And it wasn't just about having oil, it was about the technology to find it, extract it, and refine it. American ingenuity was at the forefront of these advancements. From the first oil wells to offshore drilling platforms, the quest for oil spurred innovation. This dominance in the oil industry fueled the rise of American corporations, creating jobs and generating wealth. But it also came with a cost. The environmental impact of oil extraction and consumption became increasingly apparent over time. As we move towards a future where sustainability is paramount, the story of oil in America is also a story of transition, a search for alternative energy sources that can power the nation in a cleaner, more sustainable way. Before oil became king, there was coal. Found in abundance across the United States, coal was the engine of the first industrial revolution. It fueled the steam engines that drove trains, powered factories, and heated homes. Think about the sheer amount of energy needed to transform a largely agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse. Coal provided that energy, fueling the steel mills, the railroads, and the factories that produced everything from textiles to locomotives. The Appalachian coal fields, stretching from Pennsylvania to Alabama, became the industrial heartland of America. Cities like Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Detroit rose to prominence, fueled by the black rock beneath their feet. And just like with oil, the extraction and transportation of coal spurred technological innovation. The development of mining techniques, railroads, and shipping infrastructure were all driven by the demand for this vital resource. But the rise of coal wasn't without its downsides. The environmental impact of coal mining was significant, leaving scars on the landscape and polluting the air. Despite these challenges, coal remained a cornerstone of the American economy for over a century. Today, the role of coal is changing. Concerns about climate change and the rise of cleaner energy sources have led to a decline in coal consumption. But the legacy of coal, its role in building America into an industrial giant, remains etched in the nation's history. Chapter 3, From Forest to Foundations, the Timber Titans. Imagine North America before European arrival. Vast, seemingly endless forests stretching from coast to coast. This abundance of timber, this wealth of trees, played a pivotal role in America's early development. Think about it. What did you need to build a new nation? Houses, ships, fences, bridges. All of it required wood. And America had it in spades. The forest provided the raw materials for everything from the homes of early settlers to the ships that sailed the 7 seas. The timber industry was one of the first to flourish in the New World. The forests of New England provided the masts for the British Navy, while the hardwoods of the Appalachian Mountains were prized for furniture making. As the nation expanded westward, the forests continued to play a vital role. Timber was used to build railroads, telegraph poles, and the burgeoning cities of the American West. By the late 19th century, concerns about deforestation led to the creation of the first national parks and the beginnings of the conservation movement. The story of timber in America is a story of both opportunity and responsibility. Chapter 4, The Invisible Spark, natural gas, and technological advancement. For much of its history, natural gas was the underappreciated sibling of oil. Often discovered alongside oil deposits, it was initially seen as a byproduct, a nuisance even. But over time, natural gas has emerged as a vital resource in its own right. Think about the energy that powers our homes and businesses. Increasingly, that energy comes from natural gas. It's used to generate electricity, heat homes, and fuel industrial processes. It's even used as a cleaner alternative to gasoline in some vehicles. The rise of natural gas is closely tied to technological advancements. The development of hydraulic fracturing or fracking allowed access to previously unreachable gas reserves, leading to a boom in natural gas production. This abundance of natural gas has had a profound impact on the American economy. It's lowered energy costs, reduced reliance on foreign oil, and created jobs in the energy sector. It's also contributed to a decrease in greenhouse gas emissions compared to coal. But the extraction of natural gas, particularly through fracking, has also raised concerns about its environmental impact. The challenge lies in finding ways to harness its potential while minimizing its impact on the planet. Chapter 5, the backbone of industry, iron ore, and the future, iron. It's the metal that built civilizations. And America, blessed with vast deposits of iron ore, used this resource to build its industrial might. From the skyscrapers of Manhattan to the Golden Gate Bridge, iron ore is the backbone of American infrastructure. Think about the Industrial Revolution. What fueled it? Steel. And what is steel made from? Iron ore. The abundant iron ore deposits in places like Minnesota's Mesabi Range provided the raw material for the steel that built America's railroads, bridges, and factories. The process of transforming iron ore into steel is energy intensive, requiring immense heat and sophisticated techniques. But America's ingenuity was up to the task. The development of the Bessemer process in the 19th century revolutionized steel production, making it cheaper and more efficient. This abundance of affordable steel fueled America's rise as an industrial giant. It allowed for the construction of skyscrapers, automobiles, airplanes, and countless other innovations that defined the 20th century. And even today, in the age of silicon and software, iron ore remains a critical resource. It's used in the construction of buildings, bridges, and infrastructure. It's in our cars, our appliances, and countless other products we use every day. The story of iron ore in America is a testament to the enduring importance of natural resources. The future of superpowers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. As we've seen, the story of America's rise to superpower status is inextricably linked to its abundant natural resources. These resources provided the fuel for its industries, the materials for its infrastructure, and the foundation for its economic dominance. As we look to the future, the challenge lies in using these resources responsibly, in balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability. See you next time!